Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, like everyone else in the world, I've been inspired by Euphoria, but you know, I gotta take it a little too far, so that's what we're doing today. So starting off with Too Faced Shadow Insurance. It's a tried and true, been using it for years. I'm actually using Anastasia Beverly Hills Lip Palette to create this look today. Just trust me on this. So I'm starting off with like a mixture of pink and purple, and I'm just basing out my idea. I actually had no idea what I was doing at this point. So you're kind of going to be on a journey with me here. I took straight up pink over my eyelid. I'm just blending everything out with my fingers. It's the best tool you have. Going into purple and pink and a little blue here. So these are the shades that I'm using overall, but right now I'm going to be using just the blue. And I wanted to create a very elongated shape to my eye and create some shadows up underneath my eyebrow for that added drama. Going into purple now, I'm going up underneath my eye. The eyeshadow palette that I'm using today is Morphe James Charles Artistry palette. So I don't know the names of any of these, but I'm just using mixtures of the pinks and purples. I tend to use more than one eyeshadow at once, just creating some opacity to the pink that I had already laid down. You're going to be using a whole lot of pink here if you recreate this, so I would suggest using even more of a cream base to begin with, because I end up practically painting my whole forehead pink. So bringing that up under the eyes and over top of the cheekbones, I'm going to end up blending that into blush, so you can really drag that low. Going into the blue family here. Going over top of the wing that I had started to create and really emphasizing that shape. Also, I apologize if my voice is a little unpleasant to listen to. I'm currently sick right now, but I really wanted to get this video out here because I'm just really excited about it. Dipping into purple, I'm creating that shadow up over my eyebrow and dragging it up over top, bringing it down and creating some depth across my eyebrow. I'm also bringing the purple very close to my lash line and deepening the outer corner of that cat eye and connecting it over to the eyebrow. I'm also taking the purple up underneath my eye and dragging it along the wing to blend out the blue. So I'm using what's left on my brush at this point. I'm not picking up any more purple, I'm just blending. Now I'm taking pink and just going the rest of the way under my lash line and even more pink, and I'm just, like I said, I cover my forehead in this, so really base out your forehead in pink because you're gonna end up doing it anyways. Going over with a clean brush, I'm just trying to blend all of that out. I would say if you have a cream shadow palette, use that instead because the lip palette works in a pinch. Because I didn't have a cream palette at this point, I do now. But cream eyeshadow palette would work so much better than these did. But still, you know, they worked. So taking the white, I'm going in my inner corner, taking it just slightly over the lid and blending that out, and then going right over top of it with a straight up white shadow. And I'm using all matte shadows here. Adding depth to the lash line with some black eyeshadow. Finally, now's the fun part. To apply these rhinestones, I'm using Lash Glue. Got this rhinestone kit from Hobby Lobby. Just check out your local Hobby Lobby and you can get an ass ton of rhinestones. I didn't know beforehand where I was going to be placing all of these. This is completely spur of the moment here. Probably took it a little too far, like I take everything too far. It's hard to stop once you get going. I recommend using tweezers with a blunt edge to them so you can pick up the rhinestones and not drop about 80 of them like I did. Especially the little small dudes, they suck to pick up. I press on the rhinestones right afterwards to kind of, you know, make damn sure they're not going to fall off my face. So I felt like my forehead just like needed a little more. I'm taking blue and going on my forehead and creating almost like a triangular shape. I thought I was doing a very simple Euphoria inspired look and keeping it pretty close to the show, but I went very far with this. I feel like it's a little more inspired by David Bowie at this point, which, hey, I'm not mad at. Now I'm just doing the same exact thing, basing everything out in pink. Brush through my eyebrows quite a bit to get a little of that color off of them so they don't end up too dark and unable to blend with everything else. I'd recommend doing that. Going into the blue, doing the exact same thing. I was like, okay, I'm gonna have one eye one way and I'm gonna do my other eye completely different. I don't want them to be the same. But then I pretty much did the exact same thing on both sides. It ends up different though. It's not exactly the same at the end. So I don't do everything in the exact same order. I just kind of go with the flow here. So I did the white at this point, did all my creams. And now I'm going over with pink to start building up that color. Going into purple and deepening up my eyebrow and starting to create that triangular shape above the eyebrow. And adding a whole lot more pink to really have it more of a saturated color. And so like I said, just use that cream base all over the place because you're just gonna need to from the beginning anyways. Bringing that pink up under my eyes and over my cheekbones because later on I'm blending that into my blush. And then bringing the purple and connecting it to the wing on the other side. And the blue, and I'm creating that cat eye shape. This blue did take a lot of layering. No shade to James Charles and the Artistry palette. I love the palette. I use it all the time. But these shades took a lot of layering to really have enough saturation for me. I'm going back over both of those triangular shapes to add a little more depth. I'm adding in blue, I'm blending it out with purple, and then going back over with pink as well. I'm going back over that entire area with blue to emphasize it, purple to deepen it around my eyebrows, and whatever purple is left on my brush, I'm just blending out the blue a little bit with purple, but I want it to retain that shape. Again, taking the purple next to my lash line and up underneath my brow, blending out that wing with purple as well, and taking that up underneath my lash line. Going in with the pink and finishing up my lash line with a bold pink, blending out everything. And trust me, it needs blending. I know, it's very patchy. Like I said, if you have a cream eyeshadow palette, use that. Now going over everything again. I go over and over everything to really make all of these colors pop. Going in with pink, I'm going into my inner eyelid, going up underneath my eyebrow with the pink, and then pressing in the pink everywhere to really bring out that color. Going over my lash line in my inner corner with black. Those rhinestones that I just put down, the two above my eyebrow, I didn't want everything to match, so I'm like, I'm not gonna make everything match. They can be different sizes, it's cool, but then it drives me crazy, so you'll see me peel off the two above my eyebrow and replace them with two that match the other side. But here I am going for a different look, so I'm adding many more rhinestones to this side. I put rhinestones along the wing, which I think is actually my favorite part of this look. It makes me just want to do a rhinestone wing in the future, which, you know, I might actually do next video. We'll see. I am just putting rhinestones everywhere. Trust me, there are more rhinestones on my floor than what ended up on my face. Here I am replacing the rhinestones because I just couldn't. I could not deal with that. I add a few more to the other side too because it was just looking a little plain over there. So this was a big jump. I did purple lipstick, I did glitter all over my face, I added some products. Here I'm going over with some liner to hide my lash band, and that is the finished look. I will include all of the products I used down in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy my dumbass posing and my cat. Bye! Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to see you again. Please like, follow, and subscribe. It really, really freaking helps us out. Please share with your friends and family. I just can't wait to make more videos and get to know you guys. So thank you so much for watching. Love you. Bye.